Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fancy Sip Review. Today on the Fancy Sip Review, I'm going to be trying the newest series in the Monster Beast line. This is going to be the Nasty Beast, and if you do not know what Monster Beast is, like me until I looked it up, Monster recently bought a brewing company called Canarchy Brewing and started releasing these flavored malt beverages, kind of like what Mountain Dew did. Now, the original line of the Monster Beast was kind of flavored based on what you would get if you were to buy a Monster energy drink. This new series, the Nasty Beast, is going to be a twisted tea or a hard tea type drink. And it made me think, why would Monster really want to make a tea if they're an energy drink company and could just come out with more energy drink flavors? Which kind of makes sense if they're already involved in one sector of the alcoholic flavored malt beverage line. They might as well try something else and go with the tea flavors. It makes sense. It's a good way to make money. They're not already involved in it. But it does make me think back to when Four Loko wanted to make a hard seltzer and they came out with their inspired version of the White Claw, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life. I'm really hoping these Monster Nasty Beasts don't live up to their name. It's also kind of funny that it is called Nasty Beast when it really doesn't make any sense outside of trying to tap into your brain the comparison of Nestle with Nasty, and they're both teas. I don't know, it just seems as if it's weird branding, at least in terms of that. One thing that I will say with the Monster Beast series is they like doing annoying things. If you want to try every flavor of the Monster Beast, you have to buy it in the variety pack. They do sell 16 ounces of all of the flavors, the white one, the peach one, and the original, but they don't sell a 16 ounce of the berry one. If you buy the variety pack of the Nasty Beast, you are getting the 3 that you see in front of me, but it for some reason doesn't come with the green tea. Why would they have a variety pack that doesn't have the green tea? That's literally generic tea. This flavor is just classic, so I have to assume that this is going to be a black tea flavor, as normally I would just think the original would be a green tea. I guess not. Kind of bums me out because black tea isn't really that tasty to me, but also I'm not a big fan of sweet tea, so probably not going to like this as much as I did the original Monster Beast. We're going to have to try these out and find out if I like these or not. So, the first thing that I want to read is something that is said on the back of every single one of the Nasty Beast, as well as the back of the variety pack. They have a little story for you, which, I don't know, it's not really that funny. The usual suspects were enjoying a few cold ones and decided to check out some hard iced tea. I wonder who they're referencing. From the competition. Eventually, somebody commented, "This stuff is just plain nasty." Channeling Jack from Boogie Nights, someone said, "That's a good name." It's not a good name. Just like that, the idea was born. Truth is, we've been making great tasting iced tea for over 25 years and have some great recipes stashed away. So we brewed some up, blended in our super clean alcohol, dialed in the flavor, and came up with the cool can design for our new baby. You be the judge. Crack open a can of our new Nasty Beast hardcore tea. You'll see it by far the best tasting hard tea out there at 6%. Oh yeah, percent alcohol. It's smooth as silk, but still gets the job done. We're no Dirk Diggler, but still pretty proud of what we got. Their tagline is their tea with attitude. It just sounds like it's twisted tea, honestly. But people like the Monster branding. I like Monster. They're pretty cool. I don't like that they have essentially a monopoly on the energy drink companies, as they own NOS, as well as Full Throttle. But I prefer it over Red Bull. So let's crack these open. One of them is already open. I accidentally cracked it open. And let's give this a pour and let's see how these drinks taste. I'm going to create a more in-depth video on every individual flavor. Just thought I'd give a base rating of these, let you know if I think these are good or not, which one of these three is the best, and tell you if I think you should buy this or not. So I'm going to pour the original flavor, see how this tastes. So as you can see, this just does look like tea. I don't really drink sweet tea. The only sweet tea that I've had was the Bang Energy sweet teas, the Georgia Peach, as well as the sweet tea, I think it was. But this does look a lot like it, and let's see how this smells. It smells like a alcoholic tea. This does smell a lot like the twisted tea. There's really no uniqueness to this. Let's see how this tastes. If this tastes as good, it's 6%. That's kind of high. Usually a beer is like 4 to 5%. This is a little bit stronger than a beer. There's no sweetener in this. Well, there's an artificial sweetener. There's no sugar in this, I should say. It doesn't list the nutrition facts. It's got to be higher than a tea as the alcohol percentage is higher. See how this tastes. So the original Monster Beast, or Nasty Beast, I should say, is just a generic sweet tea, honestly. I don't really have anything that good or bad to say about this drink. The can looks pretty cool. It just tastes like a twisted tea with, I believe, more alcohol. I don't know how much alcohol is in a twisted tea, but this is 6%. I do think that the original flavor of Beast is better than the original flavor of Nasty Beast. But again, you're comparing the difference between an energy drink and a sweet tea. I don't know, I'd rather just drink a regular tea. I am curious of what the green tea would have tasted like, if it would have been better than this black tea, but time will tell once it gets released. I do hope that Monster in the future will put the green tea in the package instead of giving you 6 of these very mid, as the kids say, drink. So now for the second flavor, I'm going to be trying the tea and lemonade. So this is going to be their Arnold Palmer inspired drink, and this will probably be good in terms of the sweet teas. The Arnold Palmer usually rises to the top. When Arizona came out with their Arnold Palmer flavor, everybody wanted the Arnold Palmer. That one water company tried making an Arnold Palmer and got sued, and they made that dead billionaire joke, which, I don't know, that just seems like Twitter humor. It's kind of funny. It's not really funny enough to bring traction, but they don't have a cool name for this. It's just tea and lemonade. I don't know, that doesn't seem very hardcore. It's just like 1% more alcohol, and they're calling this the hardcore tough guy twisted tea. Let's crack this open. Let's see if this tastes better than the original. So the color of this looks a little bit more light. I think that comes from the lemonade being put in this drink. It smells a lot better. The smell of the lemonade does make this smell as if it's going to have a little bit more uniqueness to this other than just black tea and sugar. Move this over here. So let's see how this tastes, and let's see how this sits in the mouth feel. What's really going to be weird for me to say this because I still have the peach to review. In the terms of these Monster Beast, there's usually a good flavor and then there's an artificially sweetened good flavor. And with the Beast line, I do absolutely love the original flavor, but I think the tastiest of them is their peach flavor. This, I think, does taste a lot better than the original flavor of Monster Nasty Beast. And it's only because of the lemonade in it. These drinks really don't have much uniqueness to it. They're just twisted tea. They're 6% alcohol, 1% more. The cost of this is insanely high, though. $20 for a 12-pack of, I don't know, 3 different flavors of these drinks because you can buy them individually. It's all right. It's all right. That one is better than the original just because the black tea kind of gives it like a, I don't know, just not the most filling, tasty flavor. So finally, in this shortened review video, I'm going to be trying the peach flavor. My favorite, well, one of my favorite Bang flavors is the Georgia peach tea, and I absolutely loved the peach flavor Monster Beast. Will the Nasty Beast be able to reach the heights of the Beast tea or the Beast peach, or is this just going to disappoint me like the other two? Probably that realistically, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and actually try this before I review it. So here we go, the last flavor of the Monster Nasty Beast. So far, I think that these drinks are very average. I think that you could probably just make these kind of things yourself and put as much alcohol and as much sugar as you want in it, and, you know, you could do this yourself. I do think that the original Monster Beasts are a lot better as they are more in line with a energy drink as opposed to just a twisted tea knockoff. I couldn't possibly make a Monster alcohol drink, and that's what makes that more enjoyable. I understand again why Monster did this, is they already have the Beast selling out of shelves, and this is just going to be another sector they can try. This is reminiscent, as I've already said, of when Four Loko tried making their White Claw flavors, and those completely failed. I don't think that this is going to fail. I just don't think that the sales are going to be as high as the original Beast. This is what the drink looks like. It has a very dark brown color to it. It is more in line with the original flavor, and let's see how this tastes. So that one's good. I think when they have the peach flavored teas, I don't know. I've never had a sweet Georgia peach. This is in Georgia peach. Just calling that because I'm used to the Bang flavor. I've never really had a peach sweet tea that's ever been bad, and this is just as good as the Beast peach. I don't think it's as good, obviously, as that's more of a sweet soda-y type, energy type thing. This does have the tea in it. So, after I finish this, I will again create longer videos reviewing every one of these one by one. But I will say, the Nasty Beast Peach is by far the best of this series. In second place is the Arnold Palmer inspired tea and lemonade. And I hate to say it, as they kind of stuck me with 6 of these because, as I said again, the green tea is not released yet, and they just gave you 6 of these originals. The worst has to be the original Nasty Beast. Here you go, if you want to see this and read it for yourself. Here's their little Boogie Nights joke. Probably would have landed in the 90s or something. But yeah, the tea with attitude is kind of, I don't know. I don't think that that's a good tag, as Twisted Tea essentially has been doing that before this. The Nasty Beast, I don't see this really surpassing the original Beast. And I know that Monster's not trying that. They already own this brewing company, and they're just trying to do as much with that sale as they possibly can. And the Beast is delicious. This cost me $1 more than what the Beast was going to go for, and I don't think that I would buy this again. This is something that people who don't like alcohol would drink. There's a ton of people like that. I mean, there's Pinnacle vodka that's sold for people that can't just drink vodka. There's tons of Smirnoff flavors, and, you know, there's millions of these Alco Pops in the world. There's only one Four Loko, and there's only one Beast, and I don't know. I don't really recommend paying $20 for a 12-pack of this. If I were to have to recommend one of these, the Georgia, or the, I keep saying that, the peach-flavored sweet tea is by far the best. I don't know. I don't think I would recommend the other two. What I'll do before I finish this video, though, is I'll pour a little bit of the three. See if I can make a concoction that actually makes it taste good. Here's the three of them combined into one. Honestly, that did make it taste better. Combining the peach with the lemon kind of masked the taste of the generic artificial sugar original. I don't know, I mean, just buy it and do that, I guess. Well, I've been the Fancy Sipper. I don't really think that I would recommend the Nasty Beast if you can just buy the Beast, honestly. It's alright. It's just another Twisted Tea clone. Doesn't taste that much better enough that this will ever surpass it, but I've said this already twice. I don't think that they're trying that. I think they just want their toes in as many of these types of drinks as they possibly can. I will say what is going to be disappointing is when the third Beast comes out. I know that it's going to be a White Claw inspired thing. I know that they're not going to give the fans what they want. They're just going to try to corner sectors of markets to make as much money as possible. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I just wouldn't recommend buying it at the cost and comparatively to their other products. So I've been the Fancy Sipper. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been informative. I hope that you get more enjoyment out of this than I did. And goodbye.